old movies. I'm a real movie buff. And tonight, we're going to salute one of my favorites. It's a movie that was made by Warner Brothers way back in 1945, and it starred the wonderful Joan Crawford. And so we thought tonight we would do our presentation of Mildred Fierce.
Mildred.
Excuse me. I'd like to confess to a murder.
Wait your turn over there, please.
Sorry.
I'm very sorry. Would you please describe your missing parakeet, ma'am?
Yes, it was full of greenwood.
Pardon me, ma'am. I couldn't help overhearing you. My name is Lieutenant Carstairs. If you'd like to step over to the express desk, I could take your confession now.
Thank you. It's a good recipe.
Pardon me.
Excuse me. I hope you find your parakeet.
All right, now. Who did you kill? Where and how?
My husband, Marty Slick.
Nick.
His beach house. And like this.
Like this. Don't do that, Come on. Please, leave the gun there now. All right, now, let's take it from the beginning.
The very beginning.
Right.
The very beginning.
Right.
All right. I was born in a little town in the Midwest. I'll never forget my first day of kindergarten when I skipped into the kitchen and I said to my mother, "Mother, must I wear these shabby shoes?" She said, "Mildred, that's my name. I was named after my grandfather."
I didn't
my
mean
grandmother.
quite that beginning. Could we just take it from where you pulled the trigger?
But you'll miss all the best parts of my childhood. My kindergarten teacher, Miss Zimmerman, and the way all the other kids used to tease me when I'd wear the shabby shoes.
Fine. I'll try to live without that if you don't mind. All right, now.
All right, then why don't we compromise? I'll start back 4 years ago.
4 years. You go. Pardon. 4.
Are you ready?
Go ahead.
I was eking out a small but meager living.
Eking.
That's right. Baking blueberry pies for the neighbors that I would sell from door to door.
Right.
My first husband had just walked out on me, and I was wondering how to break the news to my precious daughter, Vida. The apple of my eye, the light of my life, salt in my stew, cream in my coffee, my reason for living. I'm in the kitchen, Vida, darling.
Must you bellow your whereabouts to the entire neighborhood?
Oh, Mommy, sorry, dear. I didn't think I was bellowing. It's just that I'm very upset, Vida. Your daddy just walked out on us for good.
What you're trying to tell me is that our meal ticket has taken a cab.
Yes, darling, but don't worry about it. The thing was that your daddy said that I should stop spoiling you, and, well, I just told him never.
Good thinking.
But it's going to be fine, sweetheart, because I love oo. Does oo love me?
Love ooh. What's to love about ooh? What have ooh ever done for me besides get blueberry stains all over my blouse?
Oh, sweetheart, don't you worry. Vida, I'm going to lay the world in your lap.
How's a no-talent klutz like you ever gonna make any money?
Don't worry, sweetheart. Mummy will go out and, well, she'll get a job.
Something dignified, I hope. Not a waitress. I'd never be able to hold my head up.
Don't worry, sweetheart. It will be dignified, I promise.
You better get the lead out, because I'm not getting any younger.
She's such a treasure. It took 3 years, but I finally made it. I was working. I was making money. Vida was going to the right school, meeting the right people, but most important, the relationship with my baby had blossomed into a thing of beauty. Vida, darling. Mommy's home.
Thrillsville.
Wait, sweetheart. Wait, precious. Wait till you see what I bought you.
Yeah. Suppose you think that rag makes up for humiliating me in front of my entire class today.
Humiliating you, Vida? I don't know what you're talking about.
There we were on one of those tedious field trips when I saw this sign by the side of the road.
Sign? What sign?
This sign.
Oh, Vida, I was hoping that you'd never find out.
Not only are you a waitress, but you've got this hideous picture of yourself to prove it.
Gee, I don't know. I think it's kind of swell. I think he did a good job. Took out the bags and everything from under my eyes.
I'll never be able to face my friends.
Oh, Vida, baby doll, let me explain. It's just that, well, my baby needed so many things, and I wanted to get them for you, darling. And so, yes, I was. I was forced to take a job as a waitress. Then, Vida, I figured out if I could save all my tips, I could buy a restaurant of my own. And so I did. And now, Vida, I own the whole chain. I am Mildred's Fat Burgers.
Oh, fine.
Don't worry about it. Soon it'll all be over. I'll have paid off the mortgage, and then we can spend the rest of our lives together just snuggling.
Ich, pui, yuck, bleh, 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 pui. You want me to snuggle with hamburger fat and bacon grease? No way. I belong in a mansion or a beach house. I'm not hanging around this dump any longer.
Vida, wait. How will you live?
Don't worry, I'll find a way.
Vida, don't leave me, my darling. Don't. I'm your mother.
Keep your hands off me, you sleazy, greasy person.
I know a little girl who got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Vida, forgive me. Come back. Vida?
Mildred Fierce?
Yes.
I'm Monty Slick. I understand you want to buy one of my buildings.
Oh, yes, that was when I wanted to open another restaurant, but I guess it doesn't matter now.
What you need is some sea air. Why don't you come out to my beach house and I'll show you the ocean?
I've seen the ocean, chum.
Not my hunk of it. Now, don't fight your natural impulses.
Oh, why don't you just crawl back under your rock?
Ooh, I like coyness. Put spice into the game.
Would you just leave my house, please?
Honestly, Mother, these are only 20s. Oh, hi, sir.
Well, hello. Don't tell me this enchanting child is yours, Mrs. Pierce.
Yes, she is enchanting, isn't she? This is my daughter, Vida. Vida, this is Mr. Slick, Monty Slick.
The Monty Slick? The irresponsible, lecherous playboy and owner of the Slick Mansion?
In the glorious flesh? Well, let's stop playing games. How about that little jaunt to my beach house?
Do you think I'm the kind of a woman who would ever do...
Would you excuse us for just one moment, please?
Surely.
Mummy, you want your widow baby Vida with you forever, don't you?
Of course I do. You know that, my darling.
Well, this is your big chance, dimwit.
I don't understand.
This is your chance to get your widow Vida a mansion and a beach house and furs and jewels and a new daddy.
You mean?
That's right. Marry this joker quick before he gets a real good look at you.
Without loving him, Vida? I mean, is that forthright?
Mother, forthright does not buy Ferraris. Now, look, if you can't do me just one little favor, then just forget it.
No, darling, I'll try. I've been thinking it over. I'd be a fool to turn down such a charming invitation.
I knew there was a woman in you someplace.
Just a minute. I play for keeps.
Marriage?
Yes.
One of those decent things, huh?
You make decent sound indecent.
And I can also make indecent pretty decent. Well, chit-chat. Let's get down to cases. You're saying, then, that no marriage, no beach house?
That's right. No hanky, no panky.
No contract, no contact?
No ring, no ring-a-ding-ding.
All right, let's see your legs.
I beg your pardon, Vida.
Very nice gams, but I'm sorry. Marriage is not for Monty Slick.
Oh, and I don't blame you, Mr. Slick. Why, you'd be taking on a wife and a daughter in the flower of her youth, both living there in the same mansion with you.
On the other hand, marriage might make a nice change of pace. Darling.
Now, let's see what we got here. You got your town in the Midwest, you got your shabby shoes, you got your blueberry pies, you got your first husband taking a cab, you got your fat burgers, and then you got your second husband in your mansion. Seems like you had it going pretty good there. Why did you ever shoot your second husband?
I found out he was being unfaithful.
Unfaithful, is it? You shot him for being unfaithful.
Yes?
That's like shooting a bear for catching a salmon. Cow for giving milk. Compass for pointing north. Dog for going woo, woo. The fish for going. A dead battery for going woo, 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 woo.
All right, all right. The point is, I killed him. Don't you understand? I killed him. I shot him. I killed him.
Do I look like some kind of a nudnik to you? Well, you're sitting there feeding me all this blarney. We caught the real killer. All right. Here's the real killer.
Vida, I'm sorry.
Thanks a lot, Big Mouth. I can't count on you for anything. All I've ever asked you in my entire life is to cover up one lousy little murder.
I did my best, sweetheart.
All right now, girls. Let's take it from the beginning.
All right. I was born in a little town in the Midwest.
Oh.
I'll never forget the first day of kindergarten. I'd been hostessing all day at my fat burger number 47, and, well, frankly, my dogs were killing me. So tonight, I decided to come home a little early. Vida, Monty!
Oh, Mildred, darling.
I'm going to the prom tonight, Mother, and Stepdaddy was just giving me a little goodbye peck.
Yes, that's it. That sounds plausible.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I don't care. She may as well know. I love Monty, and Monty loves me. He can't stand you.
Yes, Mildred, I'm sick of you and the smell of Crisco.
I'll wear perfume. Only don't take my innocent little baby away from me, Monty.
He's going to divorce you and marry me, and we're going to get as far away from you as we possibly can.
All right. All right. I don't need a brick to fall on my head.
never said I'd marry you, you promiscuous little snit.
But, Marty, I thought that...
No, you think I'm crazy to have to marry an empty-headed little baggage like you? You must be out of your mind. Perhaps I put that a little strongly. Vida, I'll give you the chair for this. You'll be very annoyed with yourself in the morning if you do this.
Mildred.
Vida, my darling, I couldn't leave you on such a sour note. I came back to apologize. I've always tried to give you everything you've ever wanted, and I'm not going to stop now. If you want Monty, he's yours. Oh. You still want him?
Oh, Mommy, what have I done? Monty fall down, go boom. Mommy, you've got to help me. You've got to help me get out of this mess, Mommy, please.
I don't know what to do. This one is a real Lulu, Vida.
Oh, Mommy, please, I wobble, please help me, Mommy.
Vida, I think it's time for a little discipline. Get me the police.
Mommy, you wouldn't turn me in and make me go to the big bad jail, would you now?
Hello, police.
Mommy, this is as much your fault as it is mine. I didn't spoil me rotten, you did.
You're right. I'll take the blame. But Vida, I think you'd better skip the prom.
Oh, Mom!
You're going to have to lay low for a couple of days. Here's $50,000. That should hold you for a day or two. Hurry, darling, hurry. Kids, they sure keep you hopping. Oh, you troublemaker. And then I came here. Oh, what's going to happen to her?
Well, she'll probably get 100 years. Maybe even life. That all depends on the judge, you know.
Oh, Mommy, please don't let them do this to me. Don't let me take him away from me. I love you, Mommy. Please don't let him take me away.
Oh, can't you see she's sorry? Tell him you're sorry, darling.
I'm sorry.
After all, this was only her first murder. Tell him you'll never murder anybody again.
I'll never murder anybody again.
Show him your beautiful smile, darling. It wasn't her fault. Don't you understand? He forced his attentions on her. He was a lech. Don't you understand that? An older man after this young, innocent girl.
An old latch, was he?
Yes.
Well, that makes me blood boil. I have a daughter myself, you know. Well, all right, now. I'll let you go this time, but don't do this again.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right.
What a nice car.
Oh, here. Don't forget your gun.
Oh, silly me.
Right.
Vida, darling, I do hope you will try to straighten out now.
Can't we make it for 5 minutes without you getting on my back?
Why did you need this, darling?
You just never let up, do you,
Oh,
Mother?
sweetie,
I don't know
don't
what I
get
expected
testy.
a low-life lackey like you
Honey.
from. What are you doing with that gun, Mother? Put that down!
I was born in a small town in the
Next, enjoy some